The sun hangs low, casting a sickly pink glow over the ravaged city street. Amidst the chaos, a lone figure on horseback fights their way through an ocean of the dead. Walkers claw and stumble around the powerful horse, their vacant eyes fixed on the living meal passing through their midst. The rider, a man with a determined face framed by long dark hair, grips the reins tightly, urging his steed forward. Buildings loom in the background, silent witnesses to the endless struggle. It's a desperate push through the relentless horde, every stride a fight for survival. Jesus is asking someone off-panel how long someone's been gone. Cal, wearing a beanie, responds nervously, unsure of the exact time, maybe 45 minutes to an hour. He asks Jesus why he wants to know. Jesus dismisses his concern, saying not to worry about it. Another person nearby working at a forge with flames, Darius, chimes in casually, "Fine by me." Suddenly, Darius's eyes widen and he yells, "Jesus, wait." Meanwhile, outside a stable, Sherry approaches looking concerned and asks, "What's going on?" Cal is coming down steps from the stable area. He tells Sherry, "I told Cal, everything we have planned." Sherry's eyes go wide with shock. She asks him where Cal is going. Cal stares grimly, the realization dawning on him. Oh God, he's going to warn them. At the stable, Sherry stands beside a horse as Jesus quickly mounts another. He tells her, his face grim, that Cal left about 45 minutes ago. "He's got a head start," Jesus says, "but I have to try." As Jesus settles onto the saddle, Sherry reaches out, placing a hand on his leg. Jesus looks ahead with fierce determination and declares, "I have to stop him or we're all dead." The horse shifts, kicking up dust, ready to ride. Eugene, looking conflicted, says he doesn't know how he feels about something. The other man, facing him squarely, asks, "About what?" "The fact that this madman won't be lording over us for much longer. The fact that we'll be safer very soon." He explains to Eugene that he's not following him, that they are going to war, and that he is taking a big chance trusting Eugene with this information. "But if we're going to do this," he stresses, "your little operation here just became absolutely essential." Eugene, looking down, admits he's been thinking about making the ammunition to save lives from roamers, to help people, or even as payment to the saviors to keep the peace. He confesses, "I hadn't really considered what I'm doing would kill human beings." The other man cuts him off sharply. "Human beings who want to kill us." He urges Eugene to start thinking about it now because he doesn't have a lot of time. As he turns to leave, he adds, "Things are moving very quickly." The group stands gathered around a van ready to move out. One of them asks, "Ready?" Eugene, facing the group, responds, "Ready. What took you so long? We're wasting daylight here." A woman with dreadlocks and a sword strapped to her back adds, "This isn't going to be much of a supply run if we don't hit the road soon." Eugene turns to Siddiq and clarifies, "This isn't a supply run. We're going to the kingdom." Siddiq, looking slightly confused, asks, "What's a kingdom?" Eugene replies, turning back towards the van, "I'll tell you on the way." He climbs into the van. Jesus, riding hard, narrowly avoids a lunging walker as his horse bursts forward. He reins the horse in, calling out, "Whoa, whoa." He looks around the empty, debris-strewn street. He calls out, "Cal, I know you're here." His eyes scan the area, focused. "I heard you coming a mile away." He turns his horse, looking back into a tree line. "Come out so we can talk about this." A voice calls back, filled with frustration and anger. "Leave before this gets ugly, Jesus. Just run. I don't want to hurt you." Cal emerges, his face set in a defiant snarl, and yells, "I'm not going anywhere." Jesus, mounted on his horse, levels a long, sharpened spear. He aims it forward, his face set. Then, with a dynamic movement, he dismounts, planting his feet firmly on the ground, spear in hand. He calls out again, "Come out now." Suddenly, he throws the spear. Flies towards the tree line where Cal is hidden and hits the ground with a sharp KRAK sound. Cal, now visible amongst the trees, looks stunned. Jesus looks back at him, eyes wide with disbelief and anger. He yells, "What the hell are you doing, Cal? Are you crazy?" Cal, clearly frustrated, retorts, "Me? I'm the only one thinking straight here. What is it about this new group that's got you acting like a lunatic?" Jesus stands firm. "Rick's people are fighters. They're what we've been waiting for." He adds, "And I know where Negan sleeps now. We've got a clearer idea of how many there are, and the kingdom is on our side." Cal's face twists with anger. "You can't decide this for all of us. You can't drag us to war without getting everyone on board." He emphasizes, "You're playing with people's lives here." Jesus tries to reason, "I know the saviors are dangerous. I don't like Gregory's agreement with them any more than you do, but it's the safest option for now. Cal scoffs. Really? They killed David, Crystal, and Andy, and then sent Ethan back to kill Gregory. Why? Because the offering was a little light. No, to keep us scared. Jesus' tone hardens. And it worked. I'm not going to let you risk the lives of everyone on the hilltop because you trust your new friends. He steps closer, his voice low and intense. Cal, stop fucking around and trust me. I'm not doing anything that's going to endanger us. His eyes bore into Cal's. Now tell me. Did you send off the flare yet? How long ago? Cal stares back, his face pale with fear and regret. A group of saviors stand by their truck, looking intimidating. One of them, a burly man with a goatee, glares and says, "The fuck is all this about? I was reading." Cal and Jesus stand before them, appearing hesitant. The same savior, clearly the leader, speaks again, aggressively. "You came to the crossroads. You sent up the fucking flare. You signaled for this meeting.